Jai Hind students, today we will discuss for the chapter number 6, Attitude and Social Cognition. Humans are complex beings and highly influenced by multiple factors. These factors shape and our judgment, attitude, perception and result of our behavior in this plot. Attitude and social cognitions are discussed in this whole chapter. We will go through the how exactly attitude is formed and how our behavior varies in social situations. And these are the table which we discuss in the chapter number 6 and the explanation of social behavior, your nature and concept of attitude. The first topic under attitude and social cognition. Attitude is defined as the way in which we perceive the world around us, and more specifically, it can be defined as our opinion, state of mind, and view on the particular topic is called objectives. Three components of attitude: affective components, behavioral components, and cognitive components. In affective components, it is defined as our feeling about the attitude of objective. And behavioral components, it is defined as a prepositions of act toward the attitude object in the certain manners. Third, cognitive components, it is defined as our belief and about the attitude objects. And there are clear distinctions between attitude, belief and value. What is belief? Belief are defined as a cognitive components of attitude and like honesty, integrity, all are the value. Features of attitude. Features of attitude. There are various features in attitude. The 4 significant features in the attitude are explained, like positive and negative, extremeness, simplicity and complexity, and centrality. Attitude formation and change. Learning attitude by association. Learning attitude by association. This is a definitely event, and when a student like a subject because he and she like the teachers teaching that subject. Thus, the positive association also help the student in learning the subject, and a learning attitude through exposure to information. Attitude are also learned by exposure to information apart from the physical presence of other. For example, reading about relationship would help us in understand its importance in our life. Learning attitude by group or cultural norms. We learn attitude through group culture norm. Norms are unwritten social rules which everyone is supposed to adhere to the under specific situation. Doing prayer daily is a must in some religions, and children by seeing their parents doing prayer daily develop a positive attitude toward prayer. These are the learning group. These are the phenomena we learn from the group. They are group norms. Learning attitude through the modeling. We also learn attitude by observing other. For example, children can learn pro-social behavior. You can say helping other through the modeling. Learning attitude through the reward and punishment. We also discuss in chapter number 6, that is the 11th class, that is called reinforcement and punishment. If a child is appreciated for his and her particular attitude, then his will continue it in a future. For example, rewarding a child when factors that are influencing on the attitude formation. The family and school environment. The family and school environment. Family and school environment is important for attitude information in a childhood and adolescence. References group indicate norm about acceptability behavior and way of thinking in a society. Personal experiences play a crucial role in an attitude formation. For example, if Raj was produced emotional support by his friend in a time of need, then it is most likely that Raj will develop trust in a people and will be there for other in the time when he needs. Personal experiences play a crucial role in attitude formation. Media and related information is also process of attitude. Process as a attitude is a very important. This process of attitudes has been studied and authorized by the many researchers. Some theories are here with that we will discuss in the class. One is a balance theory. This is an overview. The theory was produced by Hasberg. It can be described in the form of a POX triangle form. When all the three subjects of the POX triangle are positively, then two sides of a POX triangle are negative. On the side there is a positive responses. There is a cognitive dissonance theory also, social object, and it's include all type of process which help in understanding, interpreting social behavior. Social cognition is guided by mental unit known as a schemas. Schema are mental structures that provide guideline about processing information about any object and the reduce the time and efforts required in the cognition. Schema that function in the form of categories are termed prototypes. Impression formation and explaining behavior of other through attributions. The person who formed the impression is known as the perceiver, and the person about whom the impression is formed is known as the target. The perceiver attitude, the causes of the target behavior, and thus example the reason why the target behavior in a particular way, factor that influence impression formation and attributions are explained. One is a situational factor, nature of information available in the perceiver form, the personality of a perceiver, social schema in the perceiver. Process of impression formation is first of all selection. The perceiver gathers some bit of information about the target. Then organize. The perceiver systematically combine the information and inferences. The perceiver conclude the target that what kind of person she and he is. The sequence of which the information is presented also determine the impression formation. There are some phenomena: primacy effect, recency effect, and halo effect. Primacy effect: the information presented first has a strong influences and impact that the information which is presented at the end. The recency effect: the information presented last has a stronger influence and impact that the information which is presented first. Halo effect: we have a tendency to think that if a person has a particular set of positive qualities, then he and she must be having other positive qualities too. Attribution of casualties. Attributions Attribution is defined as the process of assigning causes to a person behavior in a specific situation, and the causes assigned may be classified as an internal cause with the person and external cause situational factors. Fundamental attributes errors. In a specific situation, while assigning cause to a person behavior more focused to is lead to internal factor of the individual than the external factor. Actor observer effect. There is a clear distinction between the attribution mode. One is the positive negative experience to the other positive and negative experience also. These main reason for the actor observer effects is a person desire to have a nice image of himself and herself is the formula other. Behavior in the presence of others. The mere presence of other bring a strict change in our performance, and these are called the social facilitating. So what is the social lofting? In observer, when there are a large number of people present in a group, then also we will discuss a very important topic. What is the pro-social behavior? The concept of pro-social behavior refers to the behavior in which an individual does good for other without expecting anything in return. It is also known as altruism and can't be done by extremely precious and the individual. The factor influences on the pro-social behavior. These are the pro-social behavior is activated by learning. For example, if the family empathize being kind of children from such families where we are logistic, social norm must be keep in the mind while helping other. Social responsibilities, duties to the help other in the time of need. Reciprocity, equity, pro-social will be is very empathized. For example, a road accident victim usually doesn't get help as there is a many people surrounding him and her, and other passing by thinking that he and she will get help. This is called a diffusion of responsibilities. Thank you.